Luca Spell Bomb is an item added during the 2025 April Fool's event, and re-added during the Takeover event. It acts as a throwable object and appeared during 2025 April Fool's event. The Luca Spell Bomb is a black bomb with a fuse and a death icon on it. It has the same use as Party Mode. Once the Luca Spell Bomb is thrown, the projectile will be thrown in front of the player. If comes with contact with any object, it will fuse for roughly 3 seconds before blowing up, damaging and knocking back nearby players in a 25-stud radius, including the thrower. While it still hasn't blown up yet, it emits light and a sound effect, which intensify the quicker the Luca Spell Bomb is to detonation. If the Luca Spell Bomb is exploded in a fire-damp room, it will deal 25 damage to anyone inside the room. Landing direct hits with it against players positioned behind can prove useful, as the initial knockback can cause other players to get stunned long enough for it to explode directly on them. Tighter spaces are recommended due to its smaller radius compared to the Nathaniel Stevens bomb. Pairing it while in a fire-damp room increases the amount of damage dealt to anyone inside the room, increasing chances for elimination. The Nathaniel Stevens Bomb is an item added during the 2025 April Fool's event, and re-added during the Takeover event. It acts as a better counterpart of the Luca Spell Bomb. The Nathaniel Stevens Bomb looks similar to the Luca Spell Bomb, except it is colored red and has a larger size. It functions in a similar way as the Luca Spell Bomb, though it deals more damage, has a larger radius of 36 studs, but takes longer to explode comparing to the normal version. Similar to the Luca Spell Bomb, a good time to use it when there is a group of people catching up. It is recommended to throw the Nathaniel Stevens Bomb in the exit of a locked room, since players need a key to open the next door. Throwing it at crowds can be effective, though one should use it wisely and carefully, as its larger radius hitbox can cause self-damage, and the time for it to explode can make players easily avoid it if they are focused on running forward. Pairing it with Nathaniel Stevens's stop sign, land and bomb, Luca Spell Bomb, or in a fire-damp room increases the chances for players to get hit by the Nathaniel Stevens Bomb while at risk. The land and bomb is an item added during the 2025 April Fool's event, or ranked mode, and re-added during the Takeover event, or battle mode. It acts as another counterpart to the Luca Spell Bomb. The land and bomb is a small, gray bomb with multiple glowing blue lights on it, and a black stripe through the middle. Once the land and bomb is thrown, it will immediately detonate upon contact with the surface, greatly knocking back nearby players in a 20-stud radius. This item's explosion does not deal damage. However, if the projectile directly hits someone, it will deal 25 damage. The bomb may stun the thrower if in range, albeit for half the usual stun time. It is recommended to use it when there are other players ahead to catch up to them if you're too slow, or when there is a group of players behind you to gain additional points. Can also be used when Luca Spell, Nathaniel Stevens, or Luca Spell Blitz appear to prevent players from entering a hiding spot, increasing the chances of an assist bonus. Another approach is to use it when pairing other weapon items like Nathaniel Stevens's stop sign to force players to move during Nathaniel Stevens's attack, or a Luca Spell Bomb and Nathaniel Stevens Bomb to prevent players from running from the explosion. A direct hit is recommended, since pairing it with other items increases the chances for elimination. The Moonlight Luca Spell is an item that was added in the content update. The Moonlight Luca Spell is a light blue glass mug with an indigo to light blue fluid inside. The top of the drink has light blue colored foam on the top, along with the pink cherry and the light blue and white striped straw. In order to get a Moonlight Luca Spell. In order to get a Moonlight Luca Spell, players must place a Luca Spell smoothie into a rift. Creating the item will award the player with the achievement Lost in Translation. When used, the Moonlight Luca Spell will heal 100 HP and will also give the player a blue light around them that lasts 1 minute. It will also light up the exit of the current room and highlight important things through walls for 5 minutes, such as keys, anchors, and books, as well as certain entities like Lucas's and Lucas Bell. The Moonlight Lucas Bell is powered by guiding light. As a result, it will turn gray and stop working in subfloors. Trying to use it will say the message, "That didn't taste right. It's missing something," and will not consume the item. Heals the player to full health. Highlights entities like Lucas Bell or Grumble through walls, making tracking them trivial. Makes the consumer glow for the first minute, making it easier to see in dark rooms. Initial glow does not attract gloom bats. Highlights essential items for progress, such as keys. Hard to obtain, requiring transmuting a Lucas Bell smoothie in a rift. Cannot reveal the correct door in order to counter dupe. Can't be used in subfloors. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens, or Rift Nathaniel Stevens and Possessed Nathaniel Stevens according to the game files, is an exclusive item that can be created from any rift. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens resembles its normal counterpart, except the candlestick is a light blue to pale indigo gradient. The candle holder is also blue, with guiding lights glowing crescent moon symbol both around the base and as the handle. The flame is also light blue. In order to obtain a Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens, players must transmute a normal candle inside a rift. Creating the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens grants the Lost in Translation achievement. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens is powered by guiding light. As a result, it will appear gray and stop working in subfloors, accompanied with the message, "This feels colder than normal." When the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens is equipped, it will light up the surrounding area in a blue glow. Unlike the normal candle, the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens will already be lit when equipped. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens' main usage is its ability to detect entities. When a hostile entity, such as a Lucas Bell, appears, the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens' flame will be extinguished. It will remain extinguished for as long as any hostile entity is active, and it will automatically relight once all hostile entities have disappeared. Note that additional entities past the first entity detected will keep the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens extinguished, e.g., if Lucas Bell spawns while Landon is attacking. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens will not relight after Landon leaves until Lucas Bell leaves as well. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens is safe to use inside fire damp, but will be extinguished if submerged in water. The Moonlight Lucas Bell is similar to Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens in that the player must place both items in the rift to create the two aforementioned items. Exactly like the candle, if the Lucas Bell smoothie is put in Starlight Rift, it won't turn the Lucas Bell smoothie into a Moonlight Lucas Bell. According to Elsplash, the Moonlight Lucas Bell tastes like blue. Before Ambush 2026, the Moonlight Lucas Bell could be used in subfloors. However, it would only heal the player, and the highlights would not apply. Additionally, the message used to be, "Your Moonlight Lucas Bell doesn't taste the same." When you make a Moonlight Lucas Bell with an item in the rift, the item will be permanently deleted in the rift once the Moonlight Lucas Bell is made. This also happens to the Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens and Rift Jar. The Moonlight Lucas Bell highlighting Lucas Bell and Breaker Bowls. The Moonlight Lucas Bell and Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens stored in the Curious Lights Rift and Guiding Lights Rift respectively. The message that appears when drinking a Moonlight Lucas Bell in a subfloor. A view of a Moonlight Lucas Bell. Ditto, but in subfloors. A Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens in a rift as well as a Lucas Bell flashlight in a star rift in the woods. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens in the rift as well as a barrel of starlight. Multiple drop Moonlight Nathaniels obtained through the now patched item dupe bug. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens failing to detect hide. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens failing to detect a giggle. The Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens failing to transform in a star rift. A player holding a Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens during Dylan's crucifying process. The message displayed once a player tries to swap two full Moonlight Nathaniels. A view of a Moonlight Nathaniel Stevens. Ditto, but but in subfloors. You are either much smarter than I thought, similar to Lucas. Goodbye.